Hello everybody, this is me, as I've put out there, playing on Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm playing it on the Xbox One, if that makes a difference, I don't know. So here we go. I'm gonna try for the first time. I've been playing this game for a few weeks, having a few fights here and there, and you know, I'm not great, but I'm not terrible. You know, I'm sort of, you know, I can win a few fights, I can lose a few fights. So I'm yet to sort of do the ranked matches. I've done a lot of the casuals, but I'm not ranked yet. So I thought I'd try out my first ranked games. You know, without hoping that the matches will be sort of on the same par as they are on casual, which I don't think like they will be, and see how I get on. Hopefully we'll have some people drop by we can talk to, have a bit of a chinwag, bit of a natter, see what's heading on. So yeah, if anyone's in the... Oh, we've already got someone here. We've got Paddy, the other guy from TBG. If he's joining us, he says hi. Hi Paddy, thank you for coming. Slightly nervous. If you remember Paddy, I think we tried to stream this before and it didn't go too well. But I'm testing out a new capture card that I bought for tonight, which isn't a El Gato, but is a sort of cheaper alternative. So hopefully it holds up all right. And this is sort of a test. Well, I did a bit of a test run earlier on a sort of long dead YouTube account to make sure it actually works. So I didn't just head into this and break everything. Paddy says, "Punch it with your face." Is that the capture card or the enemies? I'm not sure. So I know I said I'm gonna do. Oh, Judith's here as well. Hello, Judith. Nice for you to come again. How are you doing this week or this day? I don't know. Choose whatever time frame you want to apply that to, and tell me how you're doing. All right. So I know I said I'm going to obviously smashed it on the thumbnails and stuff that I was going to do ranked matches, which I will do, but just for a warm-up and maybe do a game or two on casual, just so I can get used to it again after a couple of days of not playing it. In order to get this all set up, I've kind of had to move my Xbox over to the other side of the room, which I don't have a wire heading into it. I'm having to play it through wireless, so hopefully that doesn't have too much impact on the actual gameplay, lag, all that kind of stuff. Well, hopefully the latency is all good. We have a match made with someone called Biomat. I wonder if he's all related to Scaredy Man, which that'd be pretty cool if there was part of a family all called Matt with different traits, horror traits. Although Scaredy Matt's not really a horror trait, that's more of a... anyway, I think I'm getting too involved. So our first fight against Biomat, who's also had 0 matches and 0 wins, so he's yet to play ranked, but looking at the amount of medals at the bottom of the screen, it looks like he's actually had more individual fights than me. You've been ill in bed? Yeah, Judith says she's been ill in bed for the past 3 days, actually. It looks so adorable. What's that? Being ill in bed looks adorable. Is that like because you've got some broth or some soup on the go, drinking it all up? Well, so our first fight. This game, normally I can play online games like card, anything like that. It don't really bother me, but when I play fighting games, I get really nervous, really tense. Like I feel my hands getting sweaty already. I don't know why. I can't really explain why that is, but I do. It's a strange world. This guy's letting us watch the intros, which no one actually does. And Judith asks how I am. I'm very well, actually. I've had a pretty great week, but not for any reason. It's just because I'm generally quite a contrary to how I sometimes come across, I'm actually quite a optimist. Oh, I've got first hit, so that means I've got a Dragon Rights, right? What's he going to do? Ah, look at that. Nice little dodge. Okay, I'm gonna try my best not to go too quiet when I'm playing this, because this game takes all of my concentration. It's a very if you miss a single frame, you're kind of on the defensive. But at the moment, I seem to be. Oh no, he's got a combo. Oh no, he knows how to do combos. Like, within 2 combos, I'm almost one character down, which isn't great. Considering I got off to quite a good start. But I have switched. So when you switch in this game, it allows you, like the blue bar that is still left on your character, kind of starts to recover whilst they're not out. So you better try and switch as like, often as you can in order to make the most of each person that you've got. So it's a 3-on-3 fighter. So I'm now the dude with the blue hair. Sorry I haven't looked at the chat in a while. I'm sure it's all interesting heading up from there. Oh, it's going to be a close fight, I reckon. He can do the combos much better than I can. Oh, that was lucky. It wasn't. He actually did better than me. But because I'm playing online and I'm sort of, I like immature, I'm blame it on that. Yeah, I think I've got this guy. What's he gonna do? What's his move? Oh, should have switched. Oh dear. Switched to the wrong guy. I need the guy who's got full bar of health to come out. So it's still quite a close fight, but I've got 2 characters that are quite... Oh dear. That's not a good thing. Oh dear. Oh, that's a good timed one. Is it? Yeah, I hit her. Yeah, that's 1 down. So someone's talking about sweeties, which I will come back to. There's a lot of time in between fights on this, which I'm hopefully will allow me to chat a bit more, because this is quite tense, quite a close fight. Oh my god, what's going on? This guy knows combos. I don't know many combos. I know a few bits and pieces, but it's all just like the basic stuff. I've been trying to get my head around these things. There's differences on this game between... Oh no. Differences on this game. There's 2 sorts of combos. There's auto combos and there's manual combos. Auto combos is when you just literally just tap X, 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 and X. And it will do stuff and it will do a damage, but it doesn't hurt as much as proper, you know, ones where you press them, and they're very complicated and not at all simple. So I'm 1 down, so there's 2 guys left, both about half bar each. This game's pretty tense, I want to say. I pressed that a bit too low. Right. This is tense, guys. I can feel my heart racing. That was lucky, well not, that was skilled for him. I lucky it. Ah, that was bad news. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he done? This is tense. So I realise I haven't said anything in a while. This is no one's giving up here. Oh, he's got this guy down, I reckon. 1-on-1, he's got a little bit more health. Jeez Louise. Oh, guys, that was pretty damn tense. I keep thinking you guys are over there, but you're not over there, are you? So, yeah. Oh god, that was close. I think we're gonna have to have. This guy's gonna want to have a rematch, but oh no, he wanted to return to lobby. So, wow. So what's been going on in the chat then? So Judith's been talking about correcting English people on their English. So I think I've missed a big sizable amount of chat that looks like it's been happening between Paddy and Judith. Oh, the game looks adorable. Earlier, when I said I asked Judith what looked adorable, it was the game. So I think she's talking about the lobby screen where you run around with a little dude and stuff. And also, she mentioned she has a cough drop, which I'm not sure is related to her illness or was just a random statement. My concentrating face is adorable. That is true. This game does make me concentrate a fair amount. And then Judith asked if she's alright to correct people's English. I think that's perfectly okay. If you want to do that, then go bananas. And then there's some sort of stuff that I can't be bothered to read, to be honest with you guys. It's all about a licorice. Paddy apparently doesn't like it, so he finds Judith's choice controversial. And Judith was under the impression that licorice medicine, I believe, was a Dutch invention. I have no idea. I have yet to carry out that research, but rest assured, one day we shall all know. Ooh, and I believe that's me roughly caught up with chat. Sorry if I glossed over a few details. It was a sizable amount of reading, which you know, makes it questionable how much that is fun to watch me just trying to read. You know, you come to watch people play games, not read. Though that would be, I don't know if that's like the future of streaming a content. Perhaps that's the content people didn't know that they wanted, where you just watch a live stream of someone reading a really a long book. I have no idea. So during these times, this is where you just sort of sit and chill around and stuff, and you know, and do stuff. I'm currently searching for a match at the minute, so that's why every now and again I'll get a thing saying, "Do you want to fight a match?" So I'm going to do one more match before I go into my first ranked match, which yeah, hopefully that's when it starts showing up on your little card thing. So obviously that's your permanent record. So you want to make sure that you get off to a flying start, because once you got that one, the next person's going to be terrified of you. They'll go, God, he's only fought one game, but he won it. And that should put the fear in them, which should already give you a psychological advantage, I feel, which is always important when it comes to online video games. Judith loves my little summary of our lovely conversation. Yeah, I'm sorry if like I said, I might have glossed over a few details here and there. It was very much a speed read. So, if anything, I think it's pretty much rude to have a conversation whilst I was obviously busy. You know, that match was intense. That was yeah. So at the moment, see, this is the one thing about this game that I've noticed. It is quite a bit of time in between fights. Sometimes it takes a while to search and find somebody, find a match. Sometimes it's really quick. Sometimes people want to rematch you. Sometimes they don't. So there'll be plenty of downtime where I can jam with you guys, catch up with the chat. Oh, and we've got Scouse Mouse is here. Hey Scouse Mouse, thanks very much for dropping by. You're about to. So we've got matched up with Null Tomato, but I don't like the look of that connection speed, so I'm gonna actually say no to it and wait for another fight to come along. But yeah, hey man, was I right in thinking you were streaming some Dark Souls earlier? Is that right? Is that a thing you were doing? I swear I saw a thing just before I come on saying that you were live. Oh, Scout was saying he's been sat here for ages. It said it was me offline. Fair, this time I really tried my best to get away on time, and I think I did pretty much, because I know the previous two streams I've done were not made to get away on time, but really tried to this time. I don't know whether that was a fault at my end or your end, why it didn't just start whilst you're in the control room. But so got my first match here. This isn't going to be good, guys. This guy's had 47 matches, of which he's won 42. So I mean, I'm gonna give it like my very all. You don't improve in these games unless you play people that are better than you. I'm very much pleased this is still a casual match. This is my last warm-up match before going into ranked and trying to notch up a few wins. Which who knows if I'm gonna do. So so forgive me if I go a little bit off chat here. It's really hard to read this chat and play this game at the same time. So let's just see how it goes. Oh, I got them too, look, hit both of them. Okay, we're off to a good start. It's a bit laggy, but yeah, keep hitting me with them, mate, all day. Okay, we're not doing too bad here, guys. Holding our own. Okay, got a few hits. I'm gonna try and switch out. Oh, how do you hit me there? Okay, he's now starting to pull it back. He had a bit of a bad start, but now we're even out a bit. He's going for his final hit. Oh no, he's done a special on me. And he's doubled it up. I don't even know how you do that, but there you go. Oh. But yeah, we're hitting back. Yeah, look at that. Stringing together a lot of combo or two. Yeah, look, see, I'm not too bad. I know a thing or two. Do you think I just missed that? No, I got that. Look at that. So this guy's, what, won most of the fights he's had, and I think I'm doing alright. I think I'm holding up. It's quite a close fight. If people can't tell who's who, I'm the guy with blue hair, he's the guy with pink hair at the minute. I know there's a lot of switching and stuff going on. So you'll generally know which one's me by how excited I am, whether or not, you can probably see it in my face, whether or not. Yeah, at the minute, my face is not happy because I'm getting combo to hell. Yeah, but we can pull it back. Oh no, that's a bad move. Thought I got him there, but I lost it. I wasted a lot of power bar for not much reason. Okay. I think you know what? For this guy's record, I'm quite pleased with myself. I'm not, you know, not smashing his face, but you know what? I'm holding my own. Okay, this guy's down, so I'm one guy down. That's not a good sign. I've only got two guys to float around with now. I'd say with the guy who's went out, he would say he is like a main, you know? No, this isn't good, guys. I think this is a hard-fought loss, I think is the best way to call it. Oh, that's a move, that's blocker. Okay, I realise I'm sitting here with my tongue stuck out, not really saying anything. Which I know can't be really great when it comes to YouTube content. Oh, I should have dodged that. Okay. Right, we've got one of them down. So, a bit more even power now. I'm going to switch out, even though this guy's probably got a bit more health. But, you know, I think, you know what, even if I do lose, I think I've done myself proud. And my family. Okay, this guy's out, I think. No, he's still going. No. Look, I am now starting to be very self-conscious about how much I stick my tongue out when I am concentrating, which I'm going to try even harder now. I want to do. Hope it's all going well there in the chat, guys. I was trying to do a special move, but I didn't do the combination right, guys. Ooh, God, this is dense. A close fight, mate. Close fight. I think, like I said, I've done myself proud. As soon as this guy's a record. No, I'm down. Right, look at that. Game on now. I won! Jesus Christ, that was so lucky. Oh dear. Right, so quick look up in Scouch. not live, he just uploaded a video. You've not let my Scouse also said, well, look at me all nervous. You've not let me down, Rob, and you've not let yourself down. I think I really appreciate that. Harsh truths from Scouse. How do you feel about Paddy wants to know how Scouse feels about licorice. And Judy was like, oh yes, back to more important stuff, which I don't know if you're referring to the game or the licorice. I hope it's like the licorice, because as much as I'm getting really tense, oh, this guy wants a rematch. I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. I can only improve by playing people who are good, which, you know. I'm genuinely surprised that I won that round. I thought he had me right up against the rope. Okay, you know, got off to a good start. Okay, he's going to get his big cut. Ah, he missed his combo. He fucked it up. Okay. I'm doing the tongue thing again. I can tell. I can feel it, guys. Oh, I pressed the counter button there. I'm not happy with that. I need to swap. I'm not paying attention. Got too excited by my start, and now I'm with my hand down really early, which isn't good. So I inflicted quite a lot of damage on those other two guys, but I forgot to switch. And I think that's already lost me this fight, but I'll give him a good fight. Oh, that's a bad move. That's a waste of energy bar. Bit of a deadlock here, right? No one's hit each other for a while. Oh, there you go. It was him. Good for him, wasn't it? Oh, that was the place when I thought I got the hit on there. Right, I need to switch. I keep doing that, not switching when I should be switching. Okay, I think this guy's got me beat. He's worked me out now. But you know what, I'm going to take that first win. I'm going to take that right to the bank. You know? Oh, well, bad time to switch there. Okay. So he's got about a person more than me, but you know, I think we're trying our best, which is the main thing. Oh, how did he hit me with that? Well, he obviously did pretty easy. Okay, we got a hit on there. How's this guy not dead? I hit him so much with hardly any health left. Right, I took one down. I took one down there, so I can live with that. I can really live with that. Alright, I'm going for it now. Not taking any prisoners. Okay, look, I've pulled this back now from nowhere. This is tense, guys. I thought I was out of this fight earlier, but... Okay, this guy's out. No, he's not. He's got a bit of fight in him. No, he's out, definitely out now. I've still got my sparking glass, which is my only sort of saving grace. This is like a one-off thing. You get thing, like gives you a little bit of boost for about 30 seconds or so. No, he beat me. I think, well, looks at it. No, look at that. Fucking hell. Oh, guys, that got tense again. How the hell did I beat you twice? Oh, my heart. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack, guys. Oh dear. So I'm gonna get caught up with the chat. So what's been going on, guys? We've got Paddy saying well done. I assume that was for the first win from Paddy. Thank you. Jesus Christ. He said he's never really been into fighting games. Which, you know, I've never really been massive on fighting games. Like I think when we did our podcast last week, I mentioned I spent a lot of time with Soul Calibur, the original one, the Dreamcast. But that was like, you couldn't play that online or anything. It was just, you know, me playing by myself on practice mode or trying it against the hardest CPU setting. So like, I'm not massive on fighting games, but I downloaded this because I really love Dragon Ball Z. I've bought most of the fighting games over the years. I missed like one or two over here or there. You know, I used to like the ones on the SNES, you know, the ones in Japan and that. And then when this came out, I mean, it looks fantastic. Like the way it looks in comparison to the older ones. And the older ones are great games, but they're not great at fighting games. They're great, you know, for a bit of fun and a bit of a fan service. Whereas, from what I understand anyway, from like, you know, the fighting communities, this is at least a sort of relatively well and balanced, quite in-depth fighting game, which I don't know whether or not we will see it, because you hear about it when it comes to every single game that comes out that it's going to have like an esports scene, but like it may well do have a few high-profile tournaments from there and see how it goes. Never really been that much into esports or anything like that. It's one of those things I've been always moderately interested in. Right, that internet connection dropped a little bit there. Plus I want a little bit of time to talk. I just want a little bit of downtime, to be honest with you. Let my heart settle a bit. Jeez Louise. Oh dear. So Judith says, I think I played some Dragon Ball Z with my brothers back in the day. Yeah, like, I've been doing Dragon Ball Z games since like the early 90s. Like, there's been so many of them. And that's why they've become hard to please people now, because you've seen every single way a Dragon Ball Z fighting game can be done, and there's no reason that connection's a bit poor as well. I saw that right at the start. There's no sort of way that you can, you know, bring something new to the fighting space. I'd love them to do more in sort of the RPG area, or sort of like the more sort of different way, or even just like an action game, you know, that you play for like a linear story with a really cool sort of, you know, anything that's just different from your bog standard one-on-one fighting game. I'm not liking these connections here, guys. So we seem to get really low ones. So I'm gonna hold out. Judith also adds, amazing job, nice. Oh, thank you very much. It was a tense fight. Like I said, I need to get better at doing these things called manual combos, which are basically, instead of pressing X, which I don't really do that. I just sort of press XXX to get me started, then I try a few things and mix it up, knowing that if I do press B, it hits him to the ground, which it gives me time to get down to hit him with a special and stuff. I do sort of intermediate stuff, but to do the advanced stuff, you really need to start doing full manual combos, which I know a few of them, and in practice I can do them, but it's when you're in the midst of a fight and you've only got like half a frame window to hit someone in the face, you just kind of do what you know. See, that had top connection there, then it went really bad. So again, I'm going to put that as a no. I'm going to sip a drink as well. Judith says the game she used to play with her brothers was on the GameCube, but she doesn't remember the exact name. But you know what? I don't remember many Dragon Ball Z games on the GameCube. I mean, I never really played a Dragon Ball Z game on the GameCube, so I'm trying to think back which ones could have been on there, because it would have been, you know, during the Budokai series and stuff like that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai, so that guy didn't want to fight me. During the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series and stuff, which was actually a really good set of fighting games. Do you remember if it was 2D, like, you know, one person on one screen, one person on the other side of the screen, or was it 3D with like the camera behind your shoulder? Mr. Ghost, we're not getting so he picked up a little bit there. Oh, come on then, we haven't had a fight in a while. Let's press yes and see if he also agrees to fight me. Which I don't think he's going to do, for you guys. Oh dear. This is pretty damn tense. I think what it is about these games, I suppose, like I was saying before, like with Call of Duty and stuff, you know, I don't ever get that tense when I go and play things online, but with this I get really tense, and it's really hard, and I think it's a lot more personal when it's a one-on-one game. Anything that's online and one-on-one, you feel a lot more like invested, or perhaps that's just a sign that I'm not much of a team player, really. I don't know. It's something. I don't know what it is, but definitely is something. So it's been a while since we found a match. Oh, here comes a thing now. Hades Rex Nut. Sounds good enough to me. So let's take on Hades. Oh, I was going to do a ranked match. Idiot. Sorry, I'm so distracted with what I was saying. The last one's supposed to be my final warm-up, which, yeah, I'll do this one more fight, and then we'll go into ranked. I'll do what I promised in terms of the title of the video. Whoops. So Judith adds, no, only 2D, I think, like the Dragon Ball Z game she remembers from the GameCube. There was a little map where you had to pick a road, and then you could find the Dragon Balls, but there were opponents too. You know what? That one doesn't ring any bells to me. But I'd definitely be interested in finding out what that one is. Just, you know, like you never know, it might be a nice little hidden gem. So this guy's record was sort of like mine. I quite like my record because it says 0 matches, 0 wins, because I haven't played any ranked matches yet, so no one knows what to expect when they fight me. So, you know, it gives you that air of mystery, whereas as soon as you start playing ranked matches, you start to let people know what they're in for, which is dangerous, guys. It's dangerous. So, I think we've had a good start so far. I'm really surprised that I beat that last guy, to be honest with you. That sort of a record. I really didn't expect that. Oh, not paying attention. Who am I? Oh, I'm the blue guy. Right. Am I? Yeah, I am. Right. I couldn't tell which one I was controlling there. Right, let's get into the fight. He's done that a couple times now. Whenever I block those hits, he dashes at me, so I'll try and remember that next time he does that. Oh, he's getting the hits in now. Right, I need to just swap out. Should have swapped out before, but I was being a bit cocky. It served me right. I need to stand up for that move. Although he's not switched out his guy yet, which could be a risky move. Fair enough, he's got more hits, but in terms of fighting strategy, you need to switch. You need to recover that health. Oh, I should have hit him twice. Well, again, I'm pressing the button. I'm not doing like cruise control properly. He's got good hits on me there, I tell you. So you're right, I've gone into my not talking mode again. All with good intention. Alright, have I hit all of that? No, bad move. Thought I might have hit all that. Okay, when I do that move too much, I get caught out while trying to do it and she's dead. Ooh, thank God for that, that was a lucky miss. Block that. Oh, she always gets me on that reversal. So yeah. I think she's got this one. Or I say she because it's playing a female and a character. Shooting her gender, eh? And that's one down. 1 versus 2. So 2 versus 2 now, sorry. Still got one more left. underestimating myself. Thought I had 2 left. I was blocking it. I'm doing my tongue thing again, aren't I, guys? Oh, what a bad timing. Every time. No, I'm down. Oh dear, I think I was doing pretty well on this fight, but there we go. There's looks like Al's arrived, which I'll try to say hello in a minute, Al. But this is getting pretty intense, and I'm about to lose my first fight of the night. But I think it's my first fight of the night. I think. Someone correct me if I forgot. No, I'm down. That's it. First loss of the night. But this isn't what I'm here to do tonight. This was a casual match. I'm here to do the ranked matches. So I'm gonna stop this now and go into ranked matches, and we'll do that. So, what else is there? Paddy's identified that the game on the GameCube we're talking about might have been Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I did say the Budokai series, so I'm quite pleased I limited it down. The power of Google. Judith says she'll ask her brothers, but also says it could be. She has no idea whether it is Budokai 2 or not. It had a really awesome theme song too, which if I remember, Budokai 2 did have a really awesome theme song. And Paddy thinks the theme music is really important when it comes to stuff, which a valuable input. And then we've had Judith come in. Go, do you ever pretend to be in a video clip when you're on the bus or something with earphones and stare out the window dramatically? I feel like I've missed something. Personally, I can't remember a time that I have done it, but I think if I contextualise it, I probably have. So I'm going to cancel my match entry now and go into my first ranked match to see. There's something about serenading in the chat. I have no idea. I love the way you serenade my every step. Okay, so Alice has come in saying, Paddy, you have a few music whenever I'm about. I think things are getting a little bit homoerotic again between Alice and Paddy, which, you know, I don't discourage it at all. It's just, I think it's just a lot of mockery. Really, to be honest, I don't think it's very fair. I think it's only fair when I'm there as well, or else I start feeling left out. Have I missed Rob ranking yet? Alice, no, you haven't. As Judith points out, I'm just about to go into my first ranked match now, which I'll start that search away. Paddy goes, no, he keeps not doing. Last time I forgot to not do it. It wasn't intentional. So we're searching for my first ranked match now. We're going in, setting the record straight. And I'm nervous, guys. This game makes me really nervous. And there's not many games that make me that nervous. Like I said, I think it is like the one-on-one aspect of it. It feels very personal when you win or lose. Don't be, Paddy adds, don't be jealous, Rob, you can always watch. I assume he's talking about the homoeroticism, which, you know what, I don't want to be an inactive participant. I want to be there. I want to be able to feel and touch everything. So if you do it, what about me? I'll just be like a tiny bit sad, to be honest with you, more than anything. Which, you know, you don't need to do that. We're a team, guys. We've always been a team. Well, we're not always been a team. We've been a team for about, you know, 9 to 10 months. Maybe nearer to 11 months now. God, 11 months of my life wasted. I mean, well spent on this. Alistair adds, technically we are watching Rob a ranking, so who's the tease here? I think in our own right, we are all teasers, you know. We do like to tease us for Jesus. So we're still searching for our first ranked match, which, you know what, as much as people whinge about the load times, I am actually very grateful just for the little bit of wind down in between each match, because like I said, it gets my heart racing, this game, which can only play it in couldn't play a very long session of this game. Right, we've made our first match. Adre El Grande, which I'm not liking that connection speed, so unfortunately you will not be my first ranked opponent. I will disregard you, and I apologise if I ever come across you in a supermarket. Judith says, Rob, I've been wondering what products you use in your hair. The true secret is, with the exception of shampoo, I don't use anything on my hair. I don't even use a hairbrush. I just, you know, my hair is as it does. It's just there. I make a special point of not doing anything with it. Yeah, there you go. Nothing special. It just is. Just there. Exists on top, up on top of my head. Occasionally it gets a hand and a brush for it, but that's literally it in terms of a groomsmanship. I think that's the saying, right? Valley Madrid 59, which again, these internet connections, I'm not liking. They're wavering. For my first ranked match, I want it to be, you know, I press the button and I hit him a last Tuesday sort of stuff, you know. So we are waiting for the next match. My friend has got the Elite, who's done a few things for us on Twisted Bar before. I think he's done a couple of articles for us, just appeared online. Be sure to look up his gamer tag and send him some abuse. That would be appreciated. Beast Boy Ultra, he disagreed with me before I even get a chance to disagree with him, which, you know what, I wanted to fight someone called Beast Boy Ultron. That would have been fun. That would have been my jam. I think I said that the other night. I was saying that quite a lot to Scouse Mouse, talking about his jam a lot. I think that was Scouse. Honestly, I talked to so many people and they all just blur into one. And like I was saying to, I think I was saying to other people the other night, I'm not entirely convinced that Al, Paddy, Scouse Mouse, and Nathan from Defending the Game are actually real or not. I'm wondering if they're just kooky characters I've invented in a kind of slow a descent into madness due to like hermetization. Hermetization, is that a word? I genuinely want to know. If it's not, it fucking should be. Hermetization over the past few years. Alistair adds, last time I played a Dragon Ball Z game, I got so angry I punched a sofa and broke my finger. Well, that's just classic Al, isn't it? And in fact, if that's happened in the past 6 months, that's interesting. But if not, you lie. You played this very a game with me whilst we were at EGX in September of last year. So that classes you playing as a Dragon Ball Z game. So in future, if that is the case, and you were to use that little anecdote, I'd appreciate if you said the second to last time I played, because or else you're just saying a non-truth, which I don't really appreciate that now. Judith adds, my brother almost broke my finger. My brother almost broke my finger once when I didn't stop playing on the Xbox. I mean, was he purposely trying to break your fingers so you couldn't play on it, or was it just like he was trying to take the controller from you and he almost broke your finger doing it? Interested to know. Right, my first ranked match. This person's had 22 matches, 9 wins. There's me with my blank slate, 0-0, and this new thing's appeared called BP, which are battle points. I assume I have no idea. So our first ranked match, he's gone with Frieza, Vegeta, and Yamcha, whereas I've gone with a Goku, the Super Saiyan God version of him. Team Gohan and Vegeta, the Super Saiyan God version. It's usually, I mean, to be fair, the 3 characters you choose there, they do make a difference, but up to a certain level, they're pretty much are similar. There's a few differences here and there, but you know, I've got used to these 3 guys. They've got their own 3 individual moves, which I'm trying to learn when and when not to use them. So it takes a lot to learn this game, and the combos, man. The combos are bloody hard if you're not used to these sorts of combos, where it's like, as opposed to XXY, which I consider, you know, a relatively complicated combo. You know, it's X down back Y, up forward X, down and B, X and B, forward up B, and if you do one bit slightly wrong or slightly mistimed, then you might as well just press X. So sometimes you can't help yourself, but just press X. Come on then, first rank, let's do this. Oh, he's got the first hit. Not a good start, but... Okay. I'm going to switch out. That guy's taking a bit of damage for no much reason. He's already hit me with a special attack early. You know what? It's not the end of the world. Okay, we've got a bit of a move on the go. There. A good one. I've gone very quiet because I really want to win my first game of ranked, so it's I'm pretty sure it's not much fun when it comes to the stream. I should have probably thought twice about before choosing this game, but it's quite a close match though. He knows his moves. He links them up so your characters do them at the same time, which, you know, I can do, but I never have a think to do that. I know how to do it. So there's so many things that you can do on this game. Half the time the problem is you don't actually think to do that thing that you're supposed to do at that time. Oh, he's going for me, right? I think he's got a good hit on me on this. I think I might be losing my first match. Okay, I might have a guy down. No. Yeah, got one guy down. That's what I needed. Turn it around a bit. I think he would have been trying to get him out, but cornered him. Oh. I'm doing the tongue thing again, guys, I think. Oh, that's a wrong move. Can't do that move, that won't hit him. Oh dear. He's got the move on me now. I need to switch out my character. He's hit me with that, I think. Hit me with that as well. Looking good. That's not a good start. I didn't get a single hit with that guy. Just wasted him. Oh, this is tense. A bit of a standoff again. Oh, he's hit me with that. That's a good move. Oh, I don't think I've hit him with that. No, I have. Oh, got the move on me there. I think that's that guy out. Oh no, just lived. This is a close match. Oh, I missed him. I'm out. Oh no, I've still got a little bit of bar with one guy. It's going to be some Christmas sort of a miracle if I win this. Which the last two games I had a bit of an... Oh, what? What hit me? Oh well. Did my first ranked match. I lost. Which, you know, in the end of the world, there's still plenty of them to come. So, what's been going on in the chat? We had the thing about the brother breaking a finger once. So Judith replies, no, he basically kicked me on the hand when I didn't want to shut down my game, and he got annoyed, which sounds horrible. That sounds really mean. You should tell your brother he's mean. That's what I'd do. He also broke your glasses as well when he kicked you in the face. But I don't think that was about the Xbox. Well, you know what? I don't think there's ever a good enough reason to kick someone in the face, unless the name is Alistair, of course. Yeah, and Al adds that just sounds like abuse. And Paddy adds, do you need to call somebody? Oh, he's always caring. Right, we're gonna have another go against this guy because I think I can have him. I don't know. I think he's got a read on me, unfortunately, which yeah, let's not. He seemed to miss time. Oh, well, we've got off to a good start. Yeah, those moves put him off. Oh, I thought I hit that. So he switch out. Oh, how did he get me there? I was rushing to him and he was mid-combo, surely. I think I win that. Well, obviously not, because like the game didn't let me, but... Oh, doing the tongue thing again. Keep recognising it, guys. Keep recognising it. I see you throwing all the specials at once. Another one. Oh, there we go. Wish I remember actually that, but I never do. Oh, good hit on there. Oh, I think I've missed this. No, I haven't. This is looking good. Maybe switch again. Blocking. Oh, he's going for the move now. Oh, I hit that. Have I hit him? Yeah, hit him. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. There we go. So, this is a close fight. You guys are enjoying this. Because, you know, part of me is enjoying it, part of me actually hates it, because I get so fucking tense. This guy's on a bit of a warpath here, he's not happy that the fact I killed one of his guys. Got me on the ropes here. Nice one down. However, I still have my sparking blast to use. I'm going to use on my, not on this guy. I'm going to switch. Well, will I live this? Survive this? If I do, I use my sparking blast straight away. Oh, no way. Hit me just after the sparking blast. I think he's going to get this one. Right, evened it out a bit. Ooh, it's going to the wire again. Oh, he's hit me with that. Oh god. There we go, the first win with that much bar of left. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm really gonna have to give this guy a third rematch. Which, jeez Louise. Why does every match I play go to the wire? Oh dear, so there's a lot of chat going on about the guitar. People are just talking amongst themselves, which, you know, I'm down with that. As long as there's people chatting, then I am a happy camper. I'll just keep playing like my Dragon Ball Z. So this match has gone to 1-1 with the deciding match about to be played. Which my first ranked match, I think I'm holding out. Ooh, he got there. He likes that move, by the way. Just hammers me down like that. Usually follows it up with a. Every time I do that, I jump back and then do the dash, which makes me vulnerable to their dash. I should have stopped that, but I didn't. Now I'm paying the price for it. Oh, how did that hit me? I was blocking. I'll hit him with that. Oh, what we're gonna lose? The connection there. Oh, we've done well. I think we're back to some pounds there. I'll do that again. Jump back. Stop doing it, Rob. Naughty Rob. I'm holding out alright this time, but he's going to double up. Oh, I've done that move. Keep doing the move and I'm thinking I'm somebody else, but I'm not. I think there's someone else, but I'm not. Switch out. Oh, he's definitely switched out this time. Oh, what? Oh, it's pulling this back, right? Switch again, I think. He's got all the moves in that one. Oh, what a shit way to die. Oh dear, guys. I was doing so well. One down, 2 left, but about even Stevens now. Oh, I've hit him with that. Come on, surely. Oh, no way. I should have swapped. Why didn't I swap, eh? Right. One more left. A bit more health than he's got, but. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a standoff. I think I won that one. I blew him off the side of the fucking earth. Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. First game. I don't know if that counts as 1 win or 2-1 or 2 wins and 1 loss. I don't know how it works, but there we go. 2 stars to me, 1 to him. So what's been going on in the chat then? Let's been going on. They've been talking about instruments by the looks of it. And I'm going to scroll up. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to scroll up because there's so much chat there. Someone's jealous of me. That's the thing that I've picked up. So yeah, we got to the bit about the products, about hair. Earned battle points. There we go. My first battle points earned. More earned, more the rank. So let's catch up with the chat. What's been cracking off? So Jesus Christ, I have missed so much chat, guys. So what kind of music? I'm hoping to get a banjo. We like each other now and play music together, so I think we're good. I don't know who they're talking. Oh right, they're talking about the brother. Okay, that makes more sense. So it's talking about the brother now that you play music together instead of trying to fight each other, which is always a good start. I think that you got to learn to love instead of hate. You know, hippie me coming out then. Alistair says he needs to learn guitar. He's currently sitting around his house. His brother took his ukulele with him, which he could actually play a few songs on. I've actually got a ukulele, same as a Paddy. He has a £5 ukulele, as do I. Oh, there's a network error, but that's okay. We can just go back in. I need time anyway to get myself retuned and get myself back into the fight anyway. So what else we got? Alistair can play a Zelda song. I can play a Zelda song on the piano, like the main theme, you know, on the piano. That's my little bow in my string. Judith has got I assume a guitar. No, her ukulele or guitar. One of them personalised with stickers. It says Weatherspoon amongst other things. Yeah, that's something that definitely British. Definitely makes you proud to be a British. And Alistair adds, this is how you win, Rob. A Goku the left more. That'll stop Krillin you so quickly. Insert more Dragon Ball Z puns. Oh, that'll... Alright, I'm not reading. The Goku the left more. That'll stop them Krillin you so quickly. I get it. Oh dear. I think Judith hits it nail on the head. Pretty cool that you've got Weatherspoon's stickers. I wasn't aware that they actually made them, which I should really get my hand on a bunch of Weatherspoon stickers. So yeah, what else have we got in here? We'll go back into the ranked match and see if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can keep this record going. I'm interested in how that appears on my card now. Whether it appears of 1 win because I won the match overall, or whether it's, you know, 2 wins, 1 loss because we fought 3 times. I'm not sure how it works. Not sure how it works. Oh dear. I don't think after this stream I'm going to be playing this game again for a while. It's too stressful. I like games that don't stress me out nowhere near this much. I've been fighting against someone called the Red Eye Express, which, you know, as gamer tags go, you know, certainly sends a message. Alright, so this guy's had a lot more fights. He's had 156 matches and 68 wins. All those medals, and he's used the thing old pervert, which fair enough. So yeah, it comes up as 3 matches, 2 wins. So, you know, it shows that I win more than I lose so far. We'll see how this goes. But this guy seems to have like a sort of roughly a 50-50 win rate. So, you know, not the worst and not the best, which I feel is the area that I I drift in. I get lucky sometimes and sort of win a match that I shouldn't, which we've already witnessed tonight. But yeah, let's do this again. Ranked match number 2 or 4, I suppose, if you count the individual times that I fight people as ranked matches. Which I don't think I'm gonna, as much as that might frustrate people on the match, I'm not gonna replay anyone else anymore. I'm gonna play one and then I'm just gonna go back to the lobby. So I have a bit of downtime and a bit of chat time. Because I'm conscious when I'm playing this, it's really obviously I can't just turn around and keep a night on chat and have a talk to you guys. And that's ultimately why I'm here for. I want to talk to you guys. I don't want to. Well, he's got off to a good start. Well, he has. I haven't. I'm the guy in orange. So. Oh. There we go. Oh, he's hitting there. Oh, I should have switched. Here's the thing. You need to keep switching. I forget to do that more than what I should. He doesn't really attack me, which, come on then. Okay, he's not going to attack me then. Just attack you. It's all good being a defensive, but you need to actually, you know, try and hit people. Oh look, he's actually coming for an attack now. Oh, hit him with that, I think. Oh, did my 5-bar hit, which not hit that many times before. Took him down. Well, beat that guy pretty easy, but this guy is defensive as hell. But doesn't necessarily mean he's good. Just pressing block will get you nowhere. He's got a lot of bars of energy, which means he can unleash a lot of hurt on me. Oh, that was nice. I've never done that before. Oh. A couple more good hits on this guy now. There we go, it's another one down. I think this is quite a comfortable win here, guys. Reckon Defenders Games asked if I could turn the overall game volume down. Yes, I can. Thank you for letting me know it's a bit loud. I'll try and do mid-fight, but you know what? I don't think that's going to do too well for me. So I apologise for the loud voice audio for a game audio for now, and I will be back with you presently. Switch out. Nah, he's down. But I've still got my Sparking Blast, which is he's pulling it back here. He's going for it, like. I think I won this, and then I'll sort out the volume. Oh no! There we go. Right. Volume of the game audio. Turn that down slightly, Rob. There you go. People inform me if that is better. Alright, I'm going to return to lobby. As much as that might frustrate that individual person, just get caught up with chat. So yeah, that was a win. So what's been going on in chat? Judith added the pun. Gohan Gohan, then Rob, you can do it. There you go. That's good. That's actually better than Al's pun, in my opinion. Al, you think you're the pun king, but you're not. You're not. You just the thing is, if you think you're the pun king, you're probably not the pun king. So you know, message straight out to you. Judith adds, I don't know the names. I just saw it on the screen. Defending the game. Reckon you can turn down the game volume a little bit. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate Alan Paddy informing me of that earlier. And they had a point. You know what? You don't want to put people off as soon as they start watching. Well, you know what? If the game audio doesn't put them off, I'm sure something else will, guys. So don't you worry about that. Is that Nathan we've got from defending the game? The lovely Nathan. And Alice is saying that. He's Nathan showing his, well, I assume it's Nathan defending the game, showing their professionalism, compared us to ragamuffins, which is a great word, ragamuffins. Rolls right off the tongue. So far we've done what I count as 4 online ranked matches, of which 3 have been wins and 1 has been a loss. We're matched up again. I don't like that connection speed though, so I'm not gonna go with that one. I don't quite like that one. I know. And we'll wait for the next ranked match to come along, see how we fare, see if we get someone hard, see if we get someone easy. That last guy was, you know, it got a bit hairy at some point, but I feel like that's one of the easier fights I've had tonight. Nianjan, you know what? No, I'm not having it. If I can't pronounce your a gamer tag, I'm just not going to fight you. You know, which, you know, for a guy with a speech disorder is pretty much nearly every person. You know. Yes. Oh, so you know what? It's so nice to get some a downtime on this game. It's a very look at me just rubbing my lips like some sort of. And isn't my partner lovely? She has made me a tea, a lovely tea. Sure, I was streaming and thought, oh, you would do a lovely tea. And I got this mug. It's great, right? Because obviously, yeah, it's Star Wars and stuff. But it's great because of the way it's shaped. It stays warm for ages because obviously, the heat stays in like the bulb bit. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to hold it up a bit more. I was assuming you could see it because I actually can't see me seeing you. So yeah, that's it. It's got a bulb bit there at the bottom which retains the heat of the hot drink very well. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'll pass on my thanks to Nicola Jane. Judith says, hell yes. Rob says, I beat you, Al, and then a tongue out face, which really adds to it. Alistair, luckily I never claimed to be good at puns. In fact, I know my abilities, but just say it with confidence. Well, that's what it is. The first step out is always a bit of a confidence, a bit of a gusto. You know, that's too hot to drink, so I'm not going to have any of my tea yet. And we're gonna. Oh well, I was about to fight Mr. No BT Toshi. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce you. I'm not going to fight you. Classic, like. Classic reason not to fight someone. Although it feels like I might be being borderline like xenophobic by, you know, only saying I'll fight people that I can pronounce. If your name's Jeff, I'll fight you. But see that connection. It's based on the connection. It's not like a racial thing now, guys. No, it's too hot, Rob. You can't have your tea yet. As much as you want it, it's too hot. No. Oh dear. I do like this. Well, a lot of people hate it, but I quite like this. A lobby system where you can sort of, you know, run around. They've got loot boxes as well, guys. So see if I can afford a loot box, guys. Oh no, I said loot boxes are 10,000. I can't wait to get my next loot box. Alistair adds it's pronounced Nobitoshi, which you know, I don't know why I can pronounce it when Al writes it down, but when it's on the screen, I can't pronounce it. But it's, you know, cultural differences. I think we can part that down to. Yeah, I'm enjoying this this stream actually. I actually streamed Way of the Samurai. Well, actually, I don't know why I'm saying it like you don't know. Like you guys are actually there, but on the Way of the Samurai stream. I really enjoyed the Way of the Samurai stream. I like the fact that people were hitting me with random questions, which, by the way, if you guys have random questions, please hit me with random questions, because it gives me something to talk about rather than just rambling, which I can do a ramble. I've been known to ramble every now and again, but always nice to be Be steered. Steered is steering. Steering should be a word. It's not a word, but it should be a word. This is tense, guys. It's taken us a while to find a match here, and my fingers are getting impatient, which, out of context, sounds horrible. Oh dear. So we currently have 6 people watching us on the stream. Judith saying, I still miss George. George was the name of the samurai that she named. George will be sorely missed. He lived a true samurai life. Didn't really know what he stood for. I didn't really know what was going on around him, which I think is like more of a Ronin than a true a samurai. But you know, Ronin still, you know, not as honourable as a samurai, but you know, still pretty damn cool. You know, Keanu Reeves was once one, and if Keanu Reeves has been one, then it's pretty cool. Alistair asks, what's your favourite word? My favourite word, Alistair, is dribble. Dribble. It's just, it feels nice. It feels nice to say. Linguistically, it's a great word. Dribble. Judith asks, if you would be a Disney prince, who would you be? I mean, a Disney prince. If I was to be one, I mean, I'd sooner be a Disney princess. I'm allowed to be a Disney princess as opposed to a prince because I think it's wrong for you just to section me off to one single agenda. I like to think if I'm gonna inhabit the body of a Disney icon, then you know I want a creative freedom to do what I want. Oh, they've actually just picked up on that. So Alistair followed up saying, Judith, do you mean princess? And Judith says, for you, I would mean princess. So I assume she's talking to Alistair. So she's sectioning off Alistair to be a princess, and sectioning off me to be a prince. Which, assuming 2 people's agendas in one fell swoop. I hope you're proud of yourself. Alistair would totally be Elsa. I don't know. I'd very much be Jasmine. I don't know because I kind of like the turquoise. The only thing. Disney character then. So overall Disney character. Well, I'd blatantly be the dragon that Eddie Murphy plays in Mulan. Is it Mulan? I want to say Mulan. I always get Mulan and Emperor's New Groove mixed up. Don't hate me. I'm just not a massive I'm a Disney fan. You know. Oh, I matched up, but no good. Judith agrees that Alistair is a bit like Elsa. You match the dramatic side to her. I don't think you match the dramatic side to her. He's just very frosty at times, which I think that's why he fits that character. Nala, I mean. Nala's easy, so again, yeah, that works. Nala is an easy allay. Like Simba disappears for what I presume is 10 years, and she meets him for literally half a day, and by the end of it, like they're lion humping, which, you know, that's just too easy. You know, if I was a lion and I hadn't seen my lion mate for a few years, and we were mates from kids, I wouldn't just jump straight into the we're not bed. Jungle floor with them, you know. Nala is a badass. She is a badass. That, you know, you can be simultaneously a badass and a bit of a tart. Those 2 things are exclusive to each other. So I appear to be struggling to find a game here. It's not I'm connecting with someone who apparently playing inside a tin can, which not very encouraging, and it's making me work hard now on the stream. In fact, I was saying before that this is the downtime where I get to unwind between the fights, but it's not. It's just the downtime. The fight is now the downtime. This is the uptime. Alistair adds, Simba is the ultimate treating mean, keep him keen, what, by disappearing for years on end. Right, I'm going to fight this guy, because you know what? The internet's not going to have it. We'll have a slow and clanky fight that counts and goes on my record. But let's do it. So 4 and 3 for me, 6 and 4 for him. That's the exact same ratio, I think. Is it? I don't know. Is my maths wrong? No, I've done 3/4 of my match, whereas he's done 2/3. So in terms of mathematical ratio, I have won more of my ranked matches than him. So but he could have full well played easier / harder people. Who knows? Judith adds she's Rapunzel. Is that? Do you have quite long hair, Judith? I have no idea. I can sort of see a picture there where it looks like. Do you have like just under shoulder length hair? I can't tell. Sorry, you're in a tiny wee box, which I am unable to see. So forgive me if you do have long Rapunzel hair that you can throw off the end of your a balcony and I assume someone climbing your head got hurt, right? I mean, it's always the thing I thought with Rapunzel. You know, and yeah, you can hold it and like you're taking like the tension off your head, but I don't know. Still think it would hurt in some way, shape, or form. Like some inner hair being tugged that's not being accounted for. You know. Okay, we've got the first a combo off, which is always a good start. I feel. Although during start, I think I'm gonna ask him to take that one back because I was stuttering whilst he hit me there, which I don't think is very fair on me. I think it's only fair if I get that and I go again. Oh, he's got a hit on me here. Right, I need to swap out again. Swap to Vegeta. Oh, he's hit me with that. Oh no. That was lucky. Thought I was going to get my big hit there. Okay, I think I've got this guy out, maybe. Oh, I need to swap. Not paying attention. Is he gonna have a go at me here? Yeah. Okay, I think I've got this fight. I've gotten quite low now. He's already used his power up early. So I like to use it late, you know. Like I was saying before, I don't know if anyone caught it, but there's a power up you get. You only get one of them per match, and it gives you like just a bit of a boost and a bit of a bit of a frameage advantage for about 30 seconds or a minute. It makes a world of difference. Can really turn around a match. I think it's the reason why I've won a couple matches that I probably shouldn't have. There we go, that's one, another one down. There we go. Another one bites the dust. So Judith adds that her hair is not as long as Rapunzel, but it's more about the personality, which, you know, I feel like, I agree with you, it's wrong to judge people about how they look, whether that be hair length, you know, or whatever. So yeah, if you're Rapunzel, you are Rapunzel, that's you. Alistair says, yeah, I can see you as Rapunzel, haha. Judith replies, thanks I guess, haha. Slightly orcs. Which I assume that I really hope there was an awkward silence there, a bit of an awkward pause, a little bit of sexual tension, which then would follow in with Alistair going, Rob, you know, trying to change the focus away from the awkwardness that was clearly building there between you two. But he goes, Rob, the question on over his mind: Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? I'd probably fight 100 duck-sized horses because, to be honest, I would fuck up 100 duck-sized horses. There would just be no end to it. You could bring on like thousands of them. I'd fuck them up. I don't give a shit. Orim shot. Let's do it. Let's roll in. Oh no, he don't want to fight me. Fine, be like that. There's no need for that, really, is there? So there is other sort of a game mode you can do this. There's this thing called a party match, which allows you, you know how you've got 6 characters all together, and I'm fighting them one-on-one, where you can actually play 3 human players versus 3 human players, with each person controlling one character each. I actually really enjoy those sorts of fights, but they're really hard to actually get into, because you have to take part of them in a ring match, or I believe so. They might have done a recent update where you can actually do it in a different way. But you've got to go in a ring match, which is basically just meeting someone in this free lobby. Alistair also asks, leg-sized fingers or finger-sized legs? Leg-sized fingers. Like think of the possibilities now. Think of the possibilities you had. Like literally, instead of these fingers, they were legs. Just imagine what you could achieve. You know, think about it. I want you to really think about it out. Right, so we got. I'm not actually paying attention. This guy's got 14 and 10, and I'm sitting on 5 and 4. So let's see how we get on. Another guy who's got a sort of a relatively good record. So hopefully it should be a good fight. Hopefully I'll win. Obs, bruvs. I don't know who's bruvs. Never be able to hear again or never be able to see again. Now that's a tricky one, Judith. Never be able to hear again. I'd probably choose never be able to hear again. I think I value sight a little bit too much. Like, at least if I mean, I suppose there are ways for people who aren't sighted to be able to play video games, but I think it would be much easier in terms of like accessibility if I couldn't, you know, if I could see but not hear. You know, you'd think with most games you'd be able to work around that. Whereas if you can't see, what can you do with it? I'll be very interested in know what there is for, you know, partially sighted or even fully blind gamers. That would be really interesting to hear about. This is quite a good fight. It's quite a scrappy one. That was a lucky hit. Well, it wasn't. He actually aimed for it, so it wasn't that unlucky, but... Right, I need to switch out soon. I'm getting to... Oh, what a shit way to beat him. But, oh, no, I made him do a flip, so that makes me feel... Rather than just hitting him in the boot. Such a shit way to beat somebody. Oh, I've got him with that one. Oh, he's got a few hits on here. Oh, he's not hitting me with that. Oh, he did hit me with that. I bounced into it. Trying to hit me with a couple of things there. Oh, he's getting it back now. Okay, I think this one's quite safe in the bag, guys. I think that's another win to add on to it. Oh, I've wasted that. Wasted it. I wanted to finish him with style, but I'm trying to do too much. Come on. Head for me. Head for me. There you go. I was waiting for him to come for me, but he wouldn't do it, so I went to him. So, what's been going on again? What's been going on? Never been able to hear it yet. The possibilities ended. If there's any talent, but you can't use it for financial gain, what would it be? It's a very good question. If I could have a talent, but it was for no financial gain, what would I have? Unlimited stamina. And I know that sounds a lot ruder than what you think, but think of the possibilities. If you had literal unlimited stamina, think of the possibilities, guys. Think of the things that you could achieve with unlimited stamina. I didn't mean to rematch, by the way. I was actually only planning to fight each person once, but on autopilot, guys, not really paying attention. And this guy's got my guy up against the wall. Oh, I've already lost a guy already. That's not good, guys. Losing the guy straight away is not good. He's got longer arms than me. I feel that's really unfair. I'm not doing well here. I think he's got this one quite easily. Oh, I've got him with that. I was blocking that. That feels slightly unfair. Ah, he's got me beat this time, guys. One guy left. Against all these, against all three of his dudes. Just playing the simple game, you know, keeping it nice and simple. He's gone straight in for that though. Well, that's not good. I've been thoroughly beaten this time. That's out. It's out, guys. Look how much health I had that guy down to. I feel like now I'm gonna have to play him one more time, guys. Which video character would you have a crush on if they would be real? Again, I don't know. That's a really difficult one to answer. If you could never play video games again, what would your new hobby be? Masturbation, easily. I'm great at that. No, I don't. Hard to say. I mean, films, you know, TV, you know, all the usual stuff. Quite I suppose it really is. I know it sounds really sad, but gaming's well one true like proper like hobby. I like, you know what I mean. It's and I couldn't really see what I'd do if I didn't have that. I mean, I'm sure I'd find something. I know I'm like I'm probably get hardcore gambling like addiction or something. Something really cool. I like that. hit me. I'm already blocking. Oh no, he hit me with the follow-up. Right, let's see if I can come out of this one with a win. Right, that's one down. Doing much better this round. Okay. Oh, that's a bad move. Wasted move. Have I got him with that? See, I hate those moves because I feel like I'm blocking them, and that's another one down. Only got one guy left. I think this is another win for me. Shouldn't have won that middle one, maybe. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, giving it my all, you know. Oh, he's got me with this self-exploding Chelsea. There we go. That's how you wipe someone off the face of the earth. Which video game character would you ever crash on if they were real? It's really hard. I can't like bring one to mind that I sit there and go, oh yeah, you know, like, oh, she's such a fun and cool character that I fancy her or have a crush on her. I don't know. There's not a single one that I could think of. I suppose it just shows like the lack of actual like strong female characters in video games. I mean, you got Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, which I haven't played, so I got no sort of real opinion on there. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. I mean, the recent iteration of her, I wouldn't say that I've had a crush on her or anything. By the way, guys, I'm going to play one more ranked match, and then I'm going to call this stream a night. And the answer to the video game crush question is Rob. Paddy's hobby would be loneliness, which I think is a cool hobby to have. I also partake. I try it every other week, see how it feels. Try it on like a comfortable pair of shoes. And yeah, he wants a true answer to a video game crush. I'd probably say Ezio Auditore di Firenze from Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. Because, man, yeah, I would. I probably would. Properly would. He would get it. So yeah, that's my answer. Ezio Auditore. And we're gonna wait for one more fight, see how we do, and then call it a night. So my last fight is going to be hopefully against Morphost69, which I like the fact he had 69 to the end of his gamer tag. Shows a certain level of maturity, which, you know, I think is very important. Judith adds same. I don't know what that's in response to, probably about the loneliness thing. So this person's had 62 matches and 20 wins, so he's not winning many of his matches, but he has put the time into it. My records, I'm quite happy with that at the minute, 8 and 6. I've finished tonight on 9 and 7. I think that's a healthy ranked record to stand by, and I think I can walk away with my head held high, even though I'm not doing quite the complicated combos that you can pull off on this game. You know, I'm winning a few fights. I'm knocking a few people out, which is I suppose the point of the game. And I've got this tea to drink, haven't I? And it's still lovely and warm. Bless her little mittens making me a tea. She is lovely. Right, last fight of the night, guys. Let's see if we can finish it on a win. Judith says same about Ezio. Yeah, man, that guy. Oh, he would just do it. He would just do it for me all the time. Okay, let's see what this guy's doing. He's staying quite defensive. It's okay. I have respect for people who go a defensive from the start of the match. You like to get a gauge of what the other character, what your opponent will do. You know. Oh, he's flashing out the specials early. Oh, he's done the unblockable throw on me, which I don't. Something I need to try and do more is if I get a block, is if someone hits me with a thing, follow it up with the unblockable, because most people don't expect you to do that. Ooh, he's got one away there. Ooh, Vegeta's getting pissed. Oh, I need to switch out. Oh, I thought I hit him with that. Okay, we're doing alright. I think we can end tonight on a good note. I seem to have him against the ropes. He's used his sparking blast early. He switched to Vegeta to use it against me, but every time, next time I go towards him and he blocks me on that rush, I'm gonna just, I keep hitting him afterwards. Oh, what a hit. Oh, every time he does that unblockable move, I need to get used to him not doing it. Oh, didn't expect me coming up in his face there. Well, we're looking pretty good. Still could lose it if you're not paying attention, but this guy's not that hard. Come on. Come on, rush me. Rush me. Yeah, well, that was lucky. Timed that move right, but I was blocking. It's unfair. No, I think I've got this guy. Oh, I thought I was the other guy. I thought I was hitting. That's another one down. One more down, and then that's the end of this this stream, guys. How's that make you feel? You know. And there we go. The guy is flung into the mountain, and that brings us to the end of this impromptu. What is it called? Bards Uncut. That's it. Bards Uncut. Even though it's a bard, it's not actually bards, not thingy. But just looking at the chat, Alistair says, "My hubby would be watching Paddy from various shrubs. Then Crush would be Steve from Minecraft. Them edges." Don't understand the last sentence, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, Alistair. You're a beautiful, beautiful man, and I would not change you in many ways. I'll change you in a few ways. I wouldn't lie and say I'm going to change you in, like, you know, I wouldn't change it. I would. There's a few things I'd tweak, but all in all, you're a beautiful man. And Alistair also adds, it makes me feel it makes me feel, which is unusual, right? I understand what you're trying to say. I get it. Well done, well done. So yeah, that is the end of this live stream. Thank you everyone who's turned up for coming along. Thank you for the people who've taken part in the chat. Really appreciate it. We're going to say thank you to Judith. Judith, you're always amazing. Thank you for supporting us on these live streams and supporting just like the channel in a general. You're absolutely brilliant. You're exactly the kind of fan that we love. People who like to talk to us, because we love talking to people. Thank you, Paddy. You are you're just stunning, mate. You're fucking stunning, and Jesus Christ, I would give you whatever you wanted from my house. You can just have it. I'm alright with that. Thank you, Alistair. Alistair, as I said, you're a beautiful man. So that's all you need to know. I'd change a few things, but apart from that, on the whole, you're 70% all right, and that's what I think. And Al says in response to how ending the stream made us feel. So that was what he said. Yeah, great. And Judy says thank you. No, thank you. You're absolutely brilliant. And guys, for everyone who still come and watch the stream, still it is nice to chat, but you don't have to. If you just enjoyed watching someone having a bit of a fight, sweating, sticking out his tongue a bit when he's trying to concentrate and not really talking throughout the whole stream, which you probably should do nowadays, but I can't concentrate on two things at once, guys, and it takes all of my attention span to formulate sentence and talk to you. So thank you everyone for watching. We are Twisted Bard Gaming. You can find us on youtube.com/Twisted Bard. I'm going to say that because Paddy says it all the time, even though you're watching this audio on YouTube, so you don't need to say that. You can just go click on our name and you're at the same place. But we appreciate if people subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, that means a lot to us. We're a small, tiny, weeny channel, and each single one who presses that subscribe button means the fucking world to us. So if you could if you haven't done so already, if you could do that for us, well, I would give you a nod and just be quite a happy chappy. But that's it from me, and we'll have a We Play stream tomorrow night. Me and Al are playing something. I don't know what yet. We haven't quite decided. We're just sort of looking around the Game Pass, see if there's anything two-player we can play and bring to you tomorrow night for our scheduled 10 PM Thursday night live stream called We Play, where it's a few of us where we play something every week. Thursday. 10 o'clock, and then we'll have one live review coming out on this Friday. Well, this week, one live review. Al's played Sunset Overdrive, so check that out and make sure that you watch that. But for anything else, subscribe, find us on the socials, and I've been Rob. So thank you, everyone. See you later, guys. And I said something wrong apparently, and just said, just let him have his a moment, which I appreciate. So cheers, everyone. Bye.